And good day to everybody on a Thursday. I'm a little later in the day today making the video than I have been. But hey, so keep it fresh. Mix it up. We don't want to be too locked into a schedule. I want to give kind of a thing that we're going to do tomorrow night. I don't want to use this platform all the time for announcements, but it's Easter week. Man, this is the week we're celebrating the resurrection. And Good Friday is a big part of the resurrection. Good Friday is a huge part of the resurrection because Good Friday's the day he went to the cross. Because he died, we can live. And there's so much to say about all of it. And we are celebrating the hope we can have, that we can have hope because of this. We can have a future because of this, because if there's an emptiness inside of you, because the tomb is empty, that emptiness can be filled. And it's going to be a message for the believer, and it's going to be a message for lost people. And I'm excited about it. I can't wait for it. But tomorrow night on Friday night, what I want us to do is I'm going to serve communion to my family. We're going to do family style communion. And I'm going to do it Facebook Live. There's not going to be a whole lot of engagement backwards and forwards and all that. But I want you to gather your family. And if you can gather your family and you receive communion too, I want it to be a meaningful time. And so what I'm going to do is just kind of model it. So the reason I tell you this on Thursday is because that's Friday night. We're going to do it Friday night at 7 o'clock. And so Friday night at 7 when we do this, what I would love if you'd do. Here's how I'm going to do it. You can do it any way you want to do it. Some people love the little shot glasses and styrofoam. Some people love the little square chiclet things. Some people like bread and all this. I'm going to do big communion. What I mean by that is I'm going to get me a big old piece of bread for me, a big old piece of bread for Christina, a big old piece of bread for Sammy if she wants a big piece. If she wants a little piece, she can have a little piece. I'm going to get me a big old glass of juice. Man, if you don't want to go to the store, Jesus knows your heart. If you have just anything where you eat and drink in remembrance of him. And tomorrow night, we're going to do communion in a little bit different style. Because I want us to understand the concept of celebrating in community with Jesus. Where we commune with him. We enjoy community with him. Where we do this in remembrance of him. And let's remember some of the things God's done, because we're in a difficult season. We're in a weird season. We're in a crazy season that we frankly don't know what time it's going to end. We don't know. But I do know that hope must prevail. And I do know that we got to keep leaning in. And I do know we got to continue to allow the Holy Spirit to do a work in us. So as I'm talking today, I'm hoping it's bringing up some hope in you for today. But I really would love if tomorrow night, on Friday night, Good Friday, 7 o'clock, if you can grab you some bread and some juice and be ready, and let's receive communion together tomorrow night. As you're getting ready for that, man, Paul says some serious things about drinking judgment on yourself. And I'd love if today people begin to just kind of reflect, allow the Holy Spirit to bring some sin to your mind. Not so that you're defeated, but so that you say, here, I hope the video is still shooting, but man, I want you to be ready for tomorrow when we celebrate communion, when we celebrate Good Friday. In the midst of bad news, good news was coming. I want us to be prepared so that come Sunday, when we're celebrating that resurrection, we're ready to celebrate that resurrection, because he is risen. He is risen indeed. Y'all have a great day. I will talk to y'all later on. I say it every time. I'm going to keep saying it. If you need something, give us a holla. There are tons of people commenting on these chats saying, hey, man, let me know if you need anything. We're the body. Let each other know. Bear one another's burdens. Care for one another. Love for one another. Pray for one another. We're not created for isolation, to be islands out there alone. Call somebody. All right, holla, holla. See y'all.